for Shelly-Ann Fraser-Pryce, getting out well, and she has done. She's bidding for a 5th world title, and she's going to do it. Shelly-Ann Fraser-Pryce from
three-time Olympic gold medalist. There she is, Shelly-Ann Fraser-Pryce. Look at her go. Is the most decorated 100-meter sprinter ever, male or female. Thank you very much. Well, we're sorry to say she hung up her track shoes this week, but she will be featured at the Athlos NYC beginning tonight right here in New York. This competition is co-founded by Alexis Ohanian. He brings the world's best female track and field athletes together to compete for sport's largest cash prize. Did you hear that part? Largest cash prize. Athlos NYC will also honor Fraser-Pryce, who is still the 3rd fastest woman in history, personal best, 10.6 seconds. Takes me that long to get out of this chair. She is, I'm not kidding. She is here with Alexis Ohanian. Good morning to you both.
Great to have you.
Now, Shelly-Ann, one more time, are you absolutely positively sure? Because I'm like, those legs be legging. Look at the legs.
Thank you.
Wow.
Let's have a conversation. But right now, yes.
If anyone can do it, it would be you.
Thank
Yeah,
you.
Why did you decide that now was the time for you?
I think definitely 18 years ago, I started my first time in Osaka in Japan. And I think at that time, I was so unsure of who I was and what I really wanted to do. And being in this moment, fast forward to being now 18 years, I ended in Tokyo. I think it was destiny and it was time. And I think I have given 18 wonderful years to track, and I think it's time for me to do more off the track. You know, I have done so much for the sport, and I think as a country, for Jamaica, for track and field, for women sprinting, I really want to continue to elevate the sport using my voice in another lane.
Elevate. Something tells me that you've got some ideas, and Alexis Ohanian always has a great idea. How did you decide on her, Shelly-Ann in particular? And I'm looking at this gorgeous crown.
Come on,
First, tell me her and about this crown.
This is the legend, Shelly-Ann Fraser-Pryce. And as obviously, you know, I only came to the sport about a year or so ago, you know, even as an outsider to it, you know this name, you know this icon.
Of course.
Something that was so important for us is not just having a special Tiffany crowning moment for Shelly-Ann Fraser-Pryce at our event, but also another GOAT, Serena Williams, is actually going to be the one doing the crowning. So it will be an iconic moment under the lights at Icon Friday
From one GOAT to another.
And a game-recognized game moment that feels spiritually very right. And it aligns with what we're trying to build here, which will be the future of track and field. Really like a Formula One type model is where this league is going. And this is a great moment to pause, reflect on greatness, celebrate it. And
was it hard to get Serena Williams?
You know what? She was jealous because she missed it last year.
I know.
She was jealous.
But
and,
this crown,
very happy to do
you
this.
said a Tiffany crowning moment, because it really is a Tiffany crown. Made by
Literally.
Tiffany. It's gorgeous, Alexis.
Yes, one of one. And honestly, literally the least we could be doing for a
But I like what you said about a Formula One, that you're thinking of this like a Formula One moment, because you would like to see track and field grow outside of the Olympics is your goal.
This is, I mean, think about it. Every 4 years, the world is watching. And one of the most viewed events in sports is it's on the track and field side of the Olympics. And obviously the sprinters, we love y'all. It requires only, 10, 11 seconds of your attention to see excellence in front of you. And I think there's no reason. These athletes don't disappear. These athletes are still being excellent even outside the Olympics. And it's our job to tell those stories on the biggest stage possible in the biggest way possible.
You know, what we all love about sports is just how it takes you out of the everyday. We cover the news, but we love watching sports because it changes our point of view. But the world's out there. And recently on X, you posted about your mother's immigration to the U.S. And the current situation going on with ICE and immigrants. What did you want people to know?
Look, I mean, you know, the high level there was the fact that so much of what has always made this country great has been the fact that we get revitalized by new folks coming to the country. And there is a way to figure out how to do that more sensibly while also having secure borders. And I'm grateful. My mom overstayed an au pair visa by about 4 or 5 years.
That's why she was here. She
was an au pair. She overstayed, fell in love with my dad, got married. I was obviously born here in New York, but I like to think it was a good thing.
But you are the reflection of her journey.
For sure. And you know, you would not find a person, she's no longer with us, but you'd not find a person who loved this country more than her because of the perspective she had, you know, being an immigrant here. So, you know.
So when you see what's happening, Alexis, you think what?
You know, it's disappointing. I know we can do better as a country. I know we can find a way to have strong borders and be more compassionate. And like I said, I want to spend the rest of my life building things that celebrate excellence. What I love in particular about this sport of track and field and athletics is the fact that it's such an incredibly global sport.
Yeah.
And it celebrates excellence. I thought soccer
honors
was accessible.
And honors excellence.
Yeah, it definitely honors excellence. And I think for me, what I'm grateful for with Athlos is it gives female athletes a platform
Absolutely
to
does.
really celebrate and to honor that.
Crown's going to look good on you.
Crowning achievement.